Okay, so let's solve some modulus equations there. Okay, so the modulus, you have to understand that if I write x in modulus like this, then this simply means that this x is positive for all values of x that are greater than or equal to what? To 0. And then this x is negative for all values of x that are less than what? 0. That's what the modulus means. Okay? And by definition, if I write the modulus of x like this simply means x squared and then square root it like this. Okay, so this square root of x squared is the same as the modulus of x. Okay, so don't say this square root will cancel with this square. No, it can only cancel with this square if the square was outside like this. Okay, but if it's inside, it can't cancel. Okay, so the modulus has these two meanings. It can either be this or it can either be what? This. So now let's try to solve these equations. Okay, so the first one is y minus 2 is equals to 4. So we have the modulus of y minus 2 is equals to what? To 4. So how are we going to solve this? We can solve this in two ways, okay, using the definition of the modulus that I gave. The first one is, okay, you solve it the way it is. You just remove these moduluses and say y minus 2 is equals to what? 4. And then on the other one, you are going to say y minus 2 is equals to, and then you put a negative in front of this 4. So from this one equation here, we're ending up with two equations. Why? Because it had a modulus like that. So we can solve the y using this. So y will just be equals to 4 plus 2. So y will be equals to what? 6. And then if we solve this, it will be y is equals to minus 4 plus 2. So it means y is equals to what? Minus 2. Okay, so the answer here can be y is equals to minus 2. It can be equals to 6. So here I've used the first definition of the modulus, which is this one here. Okay, but if you want, you can use this one here. So let's use this one to see if we are going to find the same answer. Okay, so we said modulus of x is the same as x squared in a root like that. So now we have y minus 2 modulus is equals to what? 4. So by definition, this guy here, okay, this guy here is the same as the square root of x minus 2 squared, okay, following this definition here. Whatever is inside here, you square it and then you put it under a root. And this should be equals to what? 4. So what are we going to do in order to remove this square root here, Chikurich? We're going to say this square root, this square root. So this square and this root cancel out. So we're going to mean y minus 2 squared is equals to what? What is 4 squared? 16. So we have this now. So this is the same as y minus 2. Then we have y minus 2 again. Then this is equals to 16. Okay, so here we can expand this to y squared minus 2y minus 2y plus 4 is equals to 16. Okay, so we have y squared minus 4y plus 4 minus 16 is equals to 0. So from here we have y squared minus 4y, and then this will be minus 12 is equals to 0. Okay, so the factors here, we can see that they will just be what? Just be positive 6 and 2. So we are going to have y squared plus 2y minus 6 minus 6y minus 12 is equals to 0. Okay, group this and this guy together. What are we going to have? We're going to have y is common. We're going to remain with y plus 2 And then on the other side, we have minus 6, y plus 2 is equals to what? 0. So this means that y plus 2 and y minus 6 are our two factors. So this will be equals to 0. So this will be y is equals to minus 2 and y is equals to what? 6. So you see that we find the same answer. So you can either use those two definitions, but the answers are going to be the same, okay? But the most simple definition to use is the first one here, because this one here is involving. So now, let's look at B here, that has two moduluses, okay? We're going to get this guy and we are going to use this first definition here, okay? So we have the root of, the modulus of x minus 5 is equals to the modulus of x plus 1. So this is what we have, okay? So we said the first equation, you just write it the way it is without the moduluses. So we are going to say the first equation will be x minus 5 is equals to x plus 1, okay? We have just written this without the moduluses, okay? Yeah. On the other side, the other equation will become x minus 5 is equals to, and then we have to add a negative to this guy. So it will be minus x plus 1, like this. Okay. So this one here, what is going to give us? Okay, this one here gives us no answer. So we are going to remain with to be x, okay? It will be x minus x is equals to 1 plus 5. And this will be 0 is equals to 6. But 0 is not equals to 6. So it means from the other one there, we do not get any answer. Okay, so as I was saying, from this first equation here, we do not get any answer. But from the second one, we're going to get an answer. So this will be x, then minus 5 is equals to minus x minus 1. So this will be x. This minus x goes to the other side to be plus x is equals to, we are going to have this 5 go to the other side to be 5, and then minus 1. So it means I have 2x is equals to what? 4. So divide both sides by 2, divide this side by 2, we are going to get x is equals to what? 2. Okay, and that will be our only answer. Okay, so if you want, you can check out if these two works. So you come to your equation here, we are going to say 2 minus 5 modulus is the same as 2 plus 1 modulus. So what is 2 minus 5? It will be minus 3 modulus is equals to 3 modulus. So we know that modulus cancels out any negativity. So this will be 3 is equals to 3. So the 2 works. Okay, then let's look at the other question. Okay, so the other question now we have this guy. Okay, so modulus of x minus 2 is equals to x. Okay, modulus of x minus 2 is equals to what? X. So what are we going to do? We are going to leave this modulus guy on its own. So it will be modulus of x is equals to x plus 2. Okay, and then from here we're going to get two equations. The first one will be x is equals to x plus 2. Then the other one will be x is equals to, and then we include a negative here, so negative x plus 2. Okay, so that is what we have. And then, okay, from here we see that this one is not going to give us any answer because 0 is not equals to 2. Okay, so 0 is not equals to 2. But this one here will give us an answer. So it will be x is equals to minus x minus 2. this minus goes to the other side to add with this guy. So we have 2x is equals to minus 2. And this will be divided by 2, divided by 2. So x will be equals to what? Minus 1. Okay, so you can test the minus 1 in that equation that we had. Minus 2 is equals to x. Was it the right equation? Yeah. Okay, so minus 1 in modulus minus 2 is equals to minus 1. So minus 1 in modulus will just be 1 minus 2, which is equals to minus 1. And we see that 1 minus 2 is minus 1 is equals to minus 1. So minus 1 works. Okay, and then we go to the other question, which is D. Okay, so I'm remaining with only one question. So D, we have 2 over 3x minus 1 over 4 is equals to 5. So 2 over 3x minus 1 over 4 modulus is equals to what? 5. So it's simple, guys. We apply the same concept. So the first equation will just be 2 over 3x minus 1 over 4 is equals to what? 5. And then the second equation, we are going to add a negative here. So it will be 2 over 3x minus 1 over 4 is equals to minus 5. Okay, let's try to find that x. Okay, so let's say 2 over 3x is equals to 5 plus 1 over 4. So what is 5 plus 1 over 4? So 2 over 3x is equals to, what is 5 plus 1 over 4? Okay, so 5 plus 1 over 4, 4 will be the common denominator. Then 1 into 4 will be 4, multiplied by 5 to be 20, plus 4 into 4, it is 1, multiplied by 1 to be 1. So we are going to get 2 over 3x is equals to 21 over 4. Okay, and then from here, what do? We just cross multiply. Okay, just cross multiply. So it will be 2x multiplied by 4 is equals to 3 multiplied by 21. Or if you want, you can multiply both sides by 3 over 2. Okay, so if you multiply this side by 3 over 2, it means the 3 over 2 is going to cancel. So let's do that. Let's multiply both sides by 3 over 2. So if I multiply 2 over 3 by 3 over 2, it means they're going to cancel. So we're just going to remain with what? X is equals to, and then this 21 multiplied by 3 over 2 is going to give you what? 21 multiplied by 3 is going to give me 63 over 4 multiplied by 2 is going to give me 8. So your first x will be 63 over 8. Okay, that will be your first x. And then the other one, let's find it here. We have 2 over 3x is equals to minus 5 plus 1 over 4. So what is minus 1 plus 1 over 4? So common denominator there, it will be 4. Okay, so 1 into 4 is 4. 4 multiplied by minus 5 to be minus 20 plus 1. Then we have 2 over 3x. Okay, so we have 2 over 3x is equals to 19 over 4. Okay, as usual, we're going to do the same thing that we did. We're going to multiply both sides by 3 over 2. So if I multiply 3 over 2 with 2 over 3, I'm going to remain with x is equals to 19 multiplied by 3. It's going to give you what? Okay, 19 multiplied by 3 is going to give you, it's going to give you what? It's going to give you 57. Is it 57? So it's going to give you 57 over 4 multiplied by 2, which is 8. So we have two answers there, okay? The first one is 63 over 8. The last one is 57 over 8. Okay, so any questions there, you're free to ask. Otherwise, I'll go to the last question for today. Okay. So the last question is this guy here. So we have 2x plus 3 minus x plus 4 is equals to plus 6. Okay, so we have 2x plus 3 modulus minus x plus 4 modulus is equals to what? 6. So what are we going to do in order to solve this guy here? Okay, we are going to do the same basic thing that we were doing. Okay, so let's leave one modulus to each side. So we have modulus of 2x plus 3 on the left, and then on the right we have 6 plus the modulus of x plus 4. Okay, so it's the same, guys. We're going to come up with two equations. The first one will be the way it is: 2x plus 3 is equals to 6 plus x plus 4. Okay, then the other one, it will be 2x, okay, plus 3 is equals to minus of 6 plus x plus 4. Okay, so let's solve now. So this will be 2x plus 3 is equals to 10 plus x. Like terms together, we're going to have 2x minus x is equals to 10 minus 3. So this will be x is equals to 7. Okay, and then on the other side, let's try. So it will be 2x plus 3 is equals to 6 plus 4, it is 10, and then multiplied by the minus to be minus 10, and then minus x. So this will be 2x plus x is equals to minus 10 minus 3. So it will be 3x is equals to minus 13. So it means x will just be equals to minus 13 over 3. Okay, so we have two answers, this one and this one. It may be a good idea to test these answers. So let's start with the 7. Okay, let's start with the 7. So this is the equation that we have. So if I put 7 here, it will be 2 multiplied by 7, 14. 14 plus 3, it will be what? 17. Then minus, here, what are we going to have? 7 plus 4. What is 7 plus 4? It's 11. So 17 minus 11, definitely to give you what? A 6. So the answers work. Okay, so you have this answer, and you can also try to test out this answer. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. We've looked at the radical equations and the modulus equations. Next time, we'll look at something else. Okay, I'll communicate in the group. Otherwise, have a blessed evening. And the special announcement is that we are going to be having these classes, okay, on a daily basis. So when you go on your holiday, make sure you register with us, okay, so that we cover everything that you did not understand, so that by the time you're going back to school, you're fully baked, okay? And we shall also teach you topics that will come in advance. Okay, so this has been Tutor Poul from IQ Academy. Have a good night.